Welcome to the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair, and here's a look at your headlines. The growth of Beaufort County is allowing the county's budget to grow by nearly 20% next year without a change in the millage rate. The County Council approved a $199 million budget this week that will allow Beaufort County EMS to have a fourth shift, will provide a salary increase for newer deputies in the Sheriff's Department, and a $1 million jump in the Solicitor's Office. The county expects to spend $36 million on 92 capital improvement projects, one of the largest being $200,000 for improvements on the Rebo Road Ladies Island Drive intersection, and $1.5 million for a new laboratory for the mosquito control program. The county EMS program will now be able to hire more first responders, cutting down on overtime, and sheriff's deputies will now start at $60,000 a year. Well, tune into the Food Network this month and you might catch a glimpse of one of our well-known Lowcountry restaurateurs. Orchid Paulmeyer, the owner of One Hot Mamas, is a cast member on the 6th season of the Food Network's BBQ Brawl. The show pits celebrity chef Bobby Flay and two fellow culinary stars against one another as they lead team members through various barbecue challenges. Paulmeyer is on Flay's team and told the Post and Courier that cooking with Bobby Flay was one of her favorite parts of that experience. That show, by the way, it runs Sundays at 9 p.m. or streaming the following day on Max. Well, Governor McMaster has announced only 11 vetoes in the recently passed state budget and has allowed one of the more controversial items to become law, a raise in compensation for legislators from $1,200 a month to $3,000 a month. The vetoes appear to be fairly minor, except for his axing of legislation that would allow the use of private companies to hire school resource officers. The governor wants them to continue to be employed by law enforcement agencies. Now, some rural districts were having trouble finding school resource officers, but McMaster says they can share resources. Legislators aren't expected to reconvene in order to try and override any of the governor's vetoes. And if it's raining out, or not raining out rather, you might be noticing a smoky haze in the Lowcountry air this week. It's the meeting up of smoke from Canadian wildfires and a dust storm from the Sahara in Africa blowing across the Atlantic. The U.S. Air Quality Index has us listed in the moderate range, which isn't great, but it's not dangerous. Though if you're sensitive to air pollution, you might want to consider staying inside or wearing a mask. The good news is that we might see some great sunrises and sunsets if it's not raining. Now, if you want more information on these stories and more, visit the news sources on your screen, and be sure to check us out on Facebook, X, and Instagram. If you have a story idea, email us at news@WHHITV.com. Still to come, we'll find out how we're fighting hunger here in our area. Don't go away.